Hello and welcome to Riverbend Springs. It's a bit of an early start for us today. The reason being, our crops are ready to be harvested. So it could be a long day, but should be a profitable day. Should be, he says. Right, first of all, before we start getting the harvest in, we need to create some room for more pallets to spawn in our sheep and goat pen, because that's like running out of space, and otherwise they're not going to start spawning. I've got to get that message that there is no room. So what we'll do, we'll just top up their food. Oh, it'll take quite a lot there, look. And then we will, let's put this on the side, and I think by the looks of it, we're going to have one full pallet of wool, one full pallet of milk, by the looks of it. So we'll get them moved out of the way, and then that'll at least give a little bit more room for small pallets to spawn. Because the spawn point is a little bit on the small side, isn't it? Unfortunately. Just there. Yeah, that's a full pallet. And the milk one behind it should be also a full pallet. We're not going to stack them any way fancy, we're just going to put them on the ground for now. And see if we can get in this way to get the other pallet. Should be able to, yep. There we go. Lovely. We'll just put that one there, just for now. Oh, get off. There we go. Now these two, that's nearly full. 952, that's 356. So out of 1,000 litres in each. That's what they hold. Now a little bit, wool's nearly full, but the milk's way off. The grass looks as if it's ready to be cut as well. But our job for today is to get, we've got 3 fields now, because obviously we bought one last time, so we need to get that a wheat field, as I recall. So we've got oat field, field of oats, we've got a field of canola, and we've got the wheat field. Yeah, wheat, canola and oats. Oh, hang on, what we can do, while we've got the forks on, got a pallet of the smaller planks which we're using to make the furniture with. So we'll just drop that in there, just so that can be running in the background. It's not the fastest production ever, but it's, I mean, is it worth it? We are making more money than what we would if we sold the planks. No, we're not making a great deal. It's not gonna be an instant millionaires off it, put it that way. But it is ticking over. Let's put it that way. Probably the best way of putting it. Right. So we've got the bigger trailer this time, haven't we? Quite a big trailer, which is good, but we've got nowhere to store the harvest once we harvest our fields, so we are going to have to sell it pretty much straight away, which is not the best time of year to be selling the crops, unfortunately, but for the time being that's what we're going to be doing. So we're going to harvest and sell. Yes, I mean bit bumpy. We are going to get like instant return on our money. Not the best return on the crop, but at the moment we need money to expand. So it's a means to an end as such. Right, we will start. Where should we start? So we start with the 2 fields that are up there, or should we do our oat field? That's out of the way. we can do that. Then we can come back across and do those two. I think that's what we'll do. So I think that's probably the way forward. Get the one that's furthest away done first. And then we'll get the other two after. Now this is we will get the straw as well, so we will have the straw to sell. Now the straw, we can bale up the straw, we can sell that. I mean, not that we're going to get a lot of money for the straw. Where are we going to park? I think it probably, spin it around. At the end is probably the best spot. If I can get in there, yeah, that'll be okay. Now we have done the old soil testing. That's what I was looking for, the word, on this field. So we will get the yield amount that we get per field. Yeah, I suppose you say that. But right, let me go and get the harvester and I'll show you what I mean. Be easier. Okay, so we are coming up to the field now. With the new precision farming, which we do have added to this gameplay, do you get with the harvesters now? We do get in the top left-hand corner. It's like I don't know what you'd call it. Would you call it? It's like a scale or a count of tonnage per hectare, I believe it is. The yield that you will be getting. I believe that's the best way of putting it. So we will know visually straight away what we are getting. Now, we used to get, and I believe it probably will be the same, the bottom left in the mini-map, it should show the yield as well on the map. But if we go to the map, we look at our field, and we go to the precision farming part. We've got soil types, pH level, nitrogen, and the yield. So we will be able to look afterwards on how good our yield is. Obviously a lot of that will depend on whether we fertilise, which is nitrogen, and lime, which is your pH. So we should see, obviously this is sort of the first crop that we've done with this, which I think should be able to improve it for the second time. But obviously it's crop dependent and so forth. So there's a lot to it. Right, so if we get started, we should be able to see. Lower that down. Now, I think I've got the straw swath activated, so it should. Nope, it is that one. That should put the straw out the back. There we go. And as we can see, in the bottom left-hand corner, the yield map is showing. Obviously, its colour is designed. Obviously, green is good, red is bad. So we are currently in sort of the yellowish, light green colour. So it's not terrible, but it's not the best. Now, if we look at top left, that is telling us what, 4.6 tonne per hectare, 80%, 72%. So that is not quite sure what the other ones. Whoop, that's the tree stump that we haven't got rid of yet. So there's a lot of information now. Well, I say a lot of information. There's more information now than what there was before, which is good if you like that thing completely. I mean, I quite like it in a way, I must admit. You know, it is a bit more, gives you a bit more information. Whether you use it or not is up to you, isn't it? But I don't think that's a bad thing. I think it's a good improvement, giving you a bit more. No, right. So we can see that now our yield map at the bottom left is more of a, it's like an orange, yellow-orange. So that's not as good. Obviously the soil is changed, and you should be able to see that on the yield map. It's like a change in colour between soil types, because some soils will yield better with certain crops. So there'll probably be a distinctive break which will match up with your soil type. That's how it was in the past anyway. Whether that will continue, I do not know in this one. We will find out. Be interesting to see. I think there is. We'll do a couple of passes and we can have a look, just to see. It should do. I think we do a couple of passes. We'll be able to see it more clearly if that is the case. Right. So that's. It's like our first run around. Not exactly a little bit of a little bit tight as such, but I think we're getting there. Probably a better way of doing this, to be honest, parking up. I don't know. Maybe park up on the side of the right hand side of the field there. Would probably been a better choice. But for now, that is what we are doing. Right, so I'm not doing too bad actually. I mean, I don't think it's not the worst crop, is it? I mean, oats is quite. I think that's probably a middle of the road crop. I'm saying price wise, what you get for it. It's not the most expensive, but it's not the cheapest. You know, it's that middle of the road. I think it's probably the best way of putting it. Obviously, it's like your soybeans are expensive. Canola is quite expensive. Wheat bean, I think, is probably the lowest price per litres ridge. That's a word that you get. So, or sorghum might be down there as well. Obviously, well, unless you're looking at root crops, in which case, but what you get with that is you get a high amount. So what it lacks in price, you make up in yield per hectare type thing. I think that's how they've worked it out. So you'll find that the less money you get for a crop, the more you get from a field, yield wise. Probably averages itself out across the board. There's probably someone done a lovely analysis of it all, you know, to actually say which crops are the best payout per hectare. You know, probably someone like Farmer Cop. He's pretty good with his old spreadsheets and that. I think I've watched a few of his, and someone that I do follow and do watch. He does explain it very well and comes across as a really nice guy. Right, so that is what's gone around a second time. Let's have a look at the map. Nope, that's the nitrogen. Let's have a look, see if we can get the yield. Right, so that's the yield. As we can see, it's a bit blurry, but you can make it out. That's all I got. It's like where the number 10 is. You got like halfway. It's like to the left of that, it's more green, a little bit yellow, and then obviously to the right, it's more yellow. And that will probably, there you go. differentiate between the two soil types. On the right hand side you've got loamy sand, on the left you've got silty clay going into sandy loam. Sandy loam, I think it's probably a better soil type as I remember it. For crops it tends to be. So that's the map. And it's just started to rain. Fantastic. Not what we wanted. Because with rain comes the added bonus, I suppose. Oh, it's hail. Not rain. It'll probably damage the crop as well. What you get is a lower yield if you harvest in the rain. Now what you normally get is some kind of, I'll put that in there for now. Just to empty it. We're parked under the tree, so we're okay. The crop will be alright. Under the grain will be alright, I should say, in the trailer. I'll be fine. Not the fastest unload in the world, unfortunately, but this is our harvester. This is the one that we have. Right, so you should get, if it's the same, you get a warning saying that it's whether it does or not. No, I don't think they've changed that. I think you still don't get as good as yield unless I've missed it and it did come up, because obviously we were in the other map at the time. So right, what we'll do, this should pass weather-wise. Weather-wise, a little quick look. Weather down the bottom. So it should clear up about 11, and then about 3 o'clock we got more rain. So we got about an hour, 2 hour window to get as much harvested as we can. So that'll be less yapping, more harvesting. Right, for now though, we'll sit out with the rain. Play on our farm sim mobile maybe, I don't know. But joking aside, sit here, fast forward it a little bit, and we'll come back when the weather's stopped basically. See you in a Right, well, it seemed to have stopped raining. It didn't take too long, did it? Not too bad. Our grain might be a bit soggy, but we should be good to crack on. The thing is though, I mean, in reality your crop would still be wet, so you'd have to wait for it to dry out, but you don't have to in an old farm sim. Right, let's get this done. I'll crack on with this. I think waiting for crops to dry. If you want to play it, I suppose, ultra reality, that kind of thing, and yes, you would. Which is a bad thing. I suppose it isn't. A bit more time consuming. Obviously, it would go a lot slower. And with the nature of people, it's like the fast-paced games people enjoy, seem to enjoy more than the slower-paced ones. That would be probably not very many people would like that kind of thing, to be honest. I don't know. It's I think it's a divided, probably more specialist, you know. Right. I mean, this is as slower paced as we do it, and I enjoy a slower pace sometimes, you know. It's just quite nice to just take your time over the day, just to relax. It's quite nice. You know. I do play other games that are more fast paced, but this is a nice little break and nice relaxing game, I find. Right, well, I'll crack on with this. A little bit of music, a little bit of speedy uppy, and we'll be back shortly. That is our first field harvested, I believe, of our own, that is. So that's something a bit different. I think what we got. It's not the biggest harvest in the world, but it's ours. As I say, there seems to be quite a lot of straw there, doesn't it? I think the fact that because it's not a wide harvester, it's in the header. Obviously, you get a lot more. You have a lot more lines or rows of straw than what you would if it was wider. But that is something that we can get baled up and sold. Not today, probably. I will leave it until next time. I don't think we'll have time today. But I mean, what we got, what we're looking at, we've got 9,261 litres. Excuse me, of oats. Well, it's not too bad. Not too bad. If we look at our map, yield map, you can see now, can't you, the two halves, which divides the ground type. Clearly see that there. Yeah, definitely. So the pH is obviously taken a hit. It's gone down, a little bit of damage. From the hail, I believe that would be. Nitrogen. Yeah, let's say that. We can improve that for next time. All depends on the crop as well. Some crops prefer more nitrogen rich, there are others. But then when we come to do the fertilising and doing lime, which we will do, don't know whether to do the lime. I mean, you don't need to lime every time, because definitely fertilise is definitely something that we will do. But that's the only field that we've soil sampled. So these other two fields that we've got, the one with the one that we bought last time, the wheat, and our canola field, they've not been soil sampled as yet, because we were waiting until we actually got the crop in to soil sample them, so we can do both at the same time. So, we could we'll go up. We'll We'll go round. We won't take a shortcut through the woods. We'll do it because I'll probably get stuck. That'll probably take us long in the long run. Right, so that's our newest field on the right, which is the wheat, and our canola on the left. Which one should we start with? I think we'll do the canola one first. Yes, quite a few vegetables in our garden plot. We wouldn't sell them till the end of the year. I think that's what we'll do there. Right. No, we can't start harvesting until we've sold. Ooh, that's a bit steep. Until we've sold the oats, because we need the trailer. Just cut across this field of potatoes. He won't mind. It's a neighbour. I can see. Can I see? Yeah, I can see a tractor. No trains coming? Nope. Okay. Always check. Right. No. Need to look to see where we get our best price. It's not going to be fantastic. Right, farmers market 12.78. 13 there. Grain, barge 37. That is the best price we can get. 13.37. Grain barge terms. I think that's the one near our place. Just tag that so we can see. Oh, maybe not then. So where's it? Oh, it's down there. That's not too bad. Okay. That ain't too bad actually. Yeah, so if we go out here, turn left here, it should then take us. We were down this way last time actually. It's across the river on the other side. We haven't been to this place yet, so interesting to see. Now obviously we also have 1300s. So we're just not going to break the bank. What are we going to get? What are we going to get? A rough guess. That's a 12,000. Reckon? About $12,000 for it. I mean, it's not going to. Then if we get, say, 12,000 for each field that we do, not too bad, is it? Worth it. We need a bit of a boost. Obviously, we've got the straw to sell as well. Now, I believe I might have added the, I think it's a straw mod, so that you get straw from more crops than what you would in the base game normally. We'll see when we do the canola. Double check on that. But I know you could do on the last farm and sim, so I believe that's the same on here. Right, cool little place. Oh, must be it. Right, let's see what we get. Oh, we will get the environmental thing as well, won't we? Oh. It's 12,378 plus 223 environmental school. So 1,500, 12,500. I mean, yeah, I'll take it, you know. Obviously. But oops, sorry. Have I gone down the wrong way? Have I gone down one way system? Is it one way? I don't think it was one way, was it? I don't know, it might have been. Oh god, I'm hitting all the traffic. I think I might have gone the wrong way. And got a UPS guy coming down here now, look. Or equivalent of. Many different firms are available, obviously. You know, and all that kind of good stuff. Yeah, so that's not... I mean, 12 like, oh yeah. I mean, it's only a small field though. That's the thing. It's only a small field. Right, so we'll head back and get started on the next field, which is going to be our canola field. Well, that's our field of canola, all harvested. Are we going to be able to fill up almost a complete tank full? Almost, but not quite. Which is fine. That's fine. So we've got 5,481 litres from that field. We do have the straw as well to sell. Right, let's squeeze in there. There we go. Lovely. So we do need to go and sell this before we got the rain is looming. Can we get this field of wheat harvested today? That's the thing. We are... Oh, could be pushing up. Could be pushing up. I don't know whether we will or not get this done or not. All depends how far we got to go to get rid of this. To sell this canola. Hopefully not too far. I suppose we could start it and see how we get on. So I think it was 2 o'clock. The rain was forecast, or was it 3? I can't remember. Could just double check. Let's have a quick look. What time? 3 o'clock, so we've got an hour yet. I mean, you can see by the go to the yield of it. Definitely a game of two halves, as they say. Nice and green on one side and yellow on the other. So we're looking at what, 75% to 105% yield, and that is consistent with what we can't see at the moment between soil sampled up, but there'll be a severe divide down the middle of soil types. Now, what we'll do is we'll get started on the wheat. We'll see how we get on. Actually, no. No, we won't. Change my mind. We'll get this sold. Do it now. Let's do it. Let's do it. Right. Canola. Where are we going? That's the thing. Let's have a look. Canola. Oh, look at that. We're missing out on a lot of money there. Unfortunately. We want somewhere fairly close, to be honest. Again. Grain bridge site, grain at barge site terminal. I don't know what I was trying to say. What's the one that's closest to us? What's that one called? Is that one? Grain River Silo. What's the price there? I think we go there because it's close. We're gonna go there. So that's 1,500. So what we gotta get to now? That's about 8,000 potentially. We're selling that house as close so we can get back and start the harvest. I think that's a take of a hit, but you can see the price was, I think, just over 2,000. Best price for canola. Unfortunately, we've got nowhere to put it just yet, and not dumping it on the ground just to load it up again in a few months' time. I mean, you could, I suppose, but or build a shed to put it in, or a silo even. I mean, silos aren't that expensive, but I think a little bit of, we'll keep it, trying to keep it a little bit real. We ain't got nowhere to put it, so 8,300, 8,400. So that's not the end of the world. It was quite a small field though as well. Right, let's get back and get started. We'll see what this gets us. Bear in mind, we got the crop for free, really, because we bought the field, and the crop was, yeah, we bought it last time. Yeah, I'm sure we bought it last time, and the crop was in the field already, so we're getting a little bit of a bonus, really. So we're actually getting the field. I suppose you could look at it that we're getting the field for cheaper than what we actually bought it. Yeah, I think that's the best way of putting it. No, it's not going to be millions, you know, but it'll be something. We'll have the straw, we'll have the crop itself, so that's a decent sized field as well. So we'll I got high hopes for this field. Let's put it that way. I don't know what the yield has got. I can imagine the yield being quite low though, to be honest, because I don't know whether they've fertilised it or put lime on it. So that's the only downside. And as you can see, it started off and it's already in the oranges, so it's not the best. But even that's got to be better than nothing, isn't it? If we had nothing in the field, it's going to be something. Right, so you're going to get a lot of grain from this. Obviously the price is going to be lower. Well, we'll try and we'll see. Might be pleasantly surprised. started to hail. Hail, then we got rain. Well, we didn't get the field done before it started. We have to stop there. We have to stop there. Oh well. That was a valiant effort, I think. I don't think we were ever going to make it. I've got a little bit done of it. So it's not too bad, I guess. Right. No. Could wait. Let's see what time this is due to finish. Hailing and raining, that is, the weather-wise. And try and finish it. It may mean that it might be dark, or getting dark by the time. It's now, what, 1500, so it's 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Not great. Could wait until tomorrow or next time. Have a quick look at the yield. A bit of a game of two halves again. We've got nice little green, and you can go and see yellow on one side, orange, light yellow. So yeah, nice divide obviously down the middle. It's not too bad. It's not the end of the world. Oh, let's have a look at the weather, sorry, so I knew there's something else. 9 o'clock. Will it be dark by then? Well, what we'll do is we'll take a break. For you it won't be a break, for me it will. We'll fast forward and we'll see what it is and when it finishes. Well, it's 8:30. 2034. It's dark. Well, I say dark. It's not pitch black, is it? It's not too bad. Can we... Let's get the lights on. Oh, not the brightest. But I think we can carry on and get this done today. I can still see, can't we? I don't know what it's like for you guys. It's not the brightest lights in the world on the tractor though, must admit. But I think we can do this. It's not the end of the world. And I know they do harvest at night time. Otherwise you wouldn't have lights on. I've seen locally where I live, I know they do quite often harvest at night. Often see them. Obviously not where I mean I live in the city, but when you go so you don't see many harvesters driving around the city. But you do go further out of the city and that, obviously in the countryside and that, you do see them harvesting at night. I have seen them. Lights in the distance. So we'll I think we'll finish this off. We'll finish this off tonight. Get this done. And then we wouldn't sell it today. We'll wait till next time to sell the grain. Price will probably be a bit better, potentially. So it might be worth it holding on to this to at least next month. And then selling it then. We will get a better price for it, potentially, like I say. And we've got the straw to do as well. We've got the straw to bale up. I think I'll probably take us an episode to get that straw baled. It's quite a bit. Well, we've got 3 fields of it, so that'll probably be the next job. Also getting the fields tested as well, soil tested. Do that as well. We will lease the equipment to do that. We're not going to buy it. It's something we don't use very often. And we're not getting any financial gain out of it as such. Well, not directly. I suppose indirectly we are. Yeah, alright. I'll crack on with this. This wouldn't take that long. He says confidently. We are going across the field rather than up and down. Just the fact is, going up and down, going up, only going to about 4 miles an hour. Whereas going across, we can gonna hit the grand total at 6 miles an hour. A little bit more turning around, but it seems a bit quicker. Right, I'll crack on. See you shortly. Well, we are almost done. We are coming to the end. Only got a little bit more left to do at this field. Nearly 10 o'clock at night. But I think we can say there's quite a bit off this field actually. The old yield map is a little bit of a colour palette. You know, it's it goes from it's like a deep orange to a nice green. So it's not been too bad actually. It's probably better than I thought. Well, it is better than I thought actually. Yeah, I didn't think we'd get this much off this field. My hopes were not that high. Right, so that is it. Let's just get this into the trailer. It's quite a nice night, not a cloud in the sky. Not like earlier. Ooh, let's get this. That's better. Yeah. Almost got a trailer full as well. Which is always nice to see. Say full, it's probably about half, just over half full. Oh, it is 60% full. So not too bad at all. What do we get? So in the end we got 14,574 litres. Oops, close that down. So that equates to, let's see what the price is before we head off home. That's actually more than I I'm on canola, that's why. Got my hopes up there. Oh, that's better. Not as good. 831. We could keep hold of that for a bit. We've got the trailer. We could, yeah, say we put a cover over it. You know, I suppose we get a couple hundred more. Is it worth it? We got 14,000. Let's go. It's like about just over 10,000, 11,000 maybe for it. Yeah. So, do we sell it or not? We wouldn't do it until next time anyway. Yeah. Well, that's our harvest all done for 1 year. Yeah. I mean, not too bad, not too shabby at all, really, when you think about it. You know, I think we've still got the straw to do as well. So we've got the straw to do and sell. That we can sell pretty much. I don't think the price changes that much over the course of the year. So I think we'll probably sell that as soon as possible to get the money for it. So that'll be good. We'll start prepping the fields. Even though I don't think we can get a crop in this year. Maybe towards the end of the year. I don't know. It's like winter wheat or something like that. I don't know whether they have that kind of thing. Let's have a look. Next time we'll have a look next time, see what kind of time scale we're looking at getting our next crop in, and go from there. But I think that'll probably be us harvest. I might get some contracts actually. contracts will probably pay a lot better. Well, they will pay a lot better, and we'll get the extra from that. So we could do that. And yeah, I think that's probably our way forward. Shouldn't be much traffic on the road, so. Yeah, what else? Yeah, so next time, straw. I think straw's our biggie. Might pick up the contract, harvesting contract. Alright, let's just jump to the tractor. Right. Okay. Oh, lights. Cool, that's a bit better. I should have turned this on, shouldn't I? It gave us a bit more light to see what we were doing. I don't think we've done too bad. Went rather well. Yeah, so I think, yeah, next time we'll sell this. We'll bale the straw. And then if we've got time, we'll see about contract maybe. I mean, we could. See, it's a bit difficult to run a harvesting contract with worker because you need to be out there off loading up. So I think we'll go all in and do it ourselves type of thing, or use a worker to harvest while we run backwards and forwards with the trailer. I think that's the way to do it. Yeah, so that's what we've got lined up, I think, for next time, not unless something changes drastically between now and then. But if you have stuck it out, thanks very much again, much appreciated. Hope you enjoyed it a little bit. If there's anything you need to know or want to know, please ask. I think we done alright, didn't we? Yeah, I think so. Right, well, that'll be us. Nice dark night, light night, I should say. And I shall bid you farewell. All the best, and see you later. Bye.